And that's it's kind of shocking that we're still in this position where we're still seeing people like complain about the way these games look. In fact, I'm seeing people complain about like the way like the Game Boy Advance games looked. You know, like oh, the graphics weren't good looking back then either. Like Pokemon's always been shit. And like meanwhile, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were the best-selling games on Game Boy Advance. Like I only had a Game Boy Advance because of those games, again, like this isn't complicated. Graphics don't matter. Like I don't understand how this is like a reoccurring talking point in the gaming community about how graphics faggotry is like killing video games and that overblown budgets are unwarranted. And then you look at Pokemon, which is the exact polar opposite, which has a very tightly controlled budget, a great release schedule, like consistently releases quality games, and these people come out and like spurg at it. Like, oh, how dare they not have a bigger budget? Yeah, because they don't want to be Naughty Dog. They don't want to do what PlayStation Studios are doing, where they spend like 5, 6, 7, 8 years producing a slot product that nobody is going to remember or talk about. Like it's kind of remarkable, honestly, how we can still, over the past couple of days, just how much nostalgia I've seen for Gen 6 and Gen 7. People who grew up with those games really, really love them. And I personally don't care for Gen 6. It's my least favorite generation, but like it's kind of shocking how my least favorite Pokemon generation still has a lot of soul to it because, like Kalos is a beautiful region, coming back to it, I kind of realized just how many Gen 6 Pokemon that I just really, really like. But like, I just didn't process that because I hated like, the actual core experience of playing X and Y. So like, when you go back and experience things like this, like you really get this sense that Pokemon's absolute low point, Gen 6, is better than like most AAA productions like their entire history.